You did miss a couple crucial black shields.
Okay, I want to explain myself. Let me defend myself, okay?
Hatred, grudge, or like animosity.
I want to shit on them.
All right, well, I'm joined by Spica after beating 100 Thieves pretty handedly. Spica, I've been in your chat a lot when you're streaming on the off season, and I've been asking you to play River Shen for me, and you just never do it. So what gives?
I mean, there's always one guy, saying like, "Hey, when are you gonna play Shen jungle again? When you play Shen jungle again?" Right? But if I'm speaking truthfully, I think Shen is just not in a good spot right now. I think right now the meta, as you can see from today's series, is just a lot of AP junglers, right? A lot of champs that farm fast, and Shen doesn't really like that because Shen farms slow. And Shen's 1v1 is bad, so I just think it's just not a good meta for Shen. But I would love to have a little bit of a throwback nostalgia. Play Shen jungle one day if it's ever viable.
All right, that's awesome. It works in my gold platinum elo, so I don't know why it wouldn't work in challenger. But
I mean, it's a champ that you could play for sure.
All right, talk to me about this game. You didn't play Morg for a while, like you said. You just kind of picked it because you thought it was good. You did miss a couple crucial black shields.
Okay, I want to explain myself. Let me defend myself, okay? I think the two that I missed, right? So there's two that I missed that I can remember. So maybe there's more that, I missed that looks just horrible. But the one is maybe the one on mid T2 when Sven got black shield, or when Sven got hit, right? And then it hit me. I think that's just a simple miscommunication. I was going to black shield him. I didn't know, he was going to shift out and then hit me, right? But the other one where Sven got arrowed and then Clea wall on, I think it was like in our ramp, in our Raptors area. That one, I thought it was actually bad to black shield him because if I black shield him, right, he lives, but then I would just get violeted and after Zhonya's and I'll just die, right? Which means that Baron's 100% gone. So at that moment, I thought it's better to just save it for myself. I live and then we have a chance of actually fighting Natch because I have smite. So personally, I feel like that was, acceptable. If I'm explaining myself, but I do think, I wasn't on top of my Morgana mechanics, but I think it's okay. I still feel like I had impact this game.
All right, yeah, that's fair. I definitely was like, when I was watching the game, I was like, what on earth? Like, yeah. But that does make sense. So it's fair. What's it like being back and playing with Sven? Obviously, you played with him a little bit on 2019, but it's been a long time. How different is it playing with him?
I mean, I think it's just like different environment, different situations, right? Because the last time I was coming in, I wasn't really a full-time. I was only there as a substitute, and I feel like the team environment at that time was already really bad. I think players didn't really have trust in each other, and me coming in as a fresh rookie, it's just not a good mix, I feel like. So it wasn't really the best environment for me and him both to like have a relationship or to to get better as players. And this time, I feel like it's been 4 years since then. I've had my 4-year career, I guess 5-year career at that point, and I feel like so far at least it's been great. I feel like our personality is really similar, and he covers for things that I don't have, and I feel like sometimes I cover for the things he doesn't have, right? So far it's just been a joy, and I hope we can keep it up and achieve great things.
I hope so too. What is it like when you have a split like you did on FlyQuest, where you finish 9th when you're expected to finish like at least top 3 and go to Worlds, and then not find a spot on FlyQuest or any team, and then have to play like? Maybe share a little bit about your emotional state, because Licorice was talking about how he felt like he was the best player, first all pro, and then doesn't find a team, and all of a sudden he's like, "Am I really good enough? Is this like even viable anymore?" So how was it for you?
I mean, I guess I definitely felt that, where it's like, oh, am I really good enough? Is it because like I'm not good enough, so I didn't get a team? I feel like my off-season situation was a bit different. Going to the off-season, I thought I still had a spot, but obviously in the end I didn't. I was talking to Golden Guardians in the off-season, and then they obviously collapsed, right? So I just left with no teams. I don't have time to talk to teams, even if I had a chance. So I just took that split to recoup, I guess. Just take a breather, because I've been playing nonstop for 4 years, I think, maybe 3 years at that point. And I felt like a break was very much needed. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. So I think coming to this split, I just have a more fresh mindset, and maybe perhaps like a little bit of burnout from before. And I definitely think the split helped me. And I'm just really excited to play with these guys. I feel like I haven't really have this much fun playing with a team in a very, very long time, right? So so far I'm glad it worked out well.
All right. Do you know who you play next week?
I think FlyQuest. I picked the schedule earlier, and it says FlyQuest.
It's FlyQuest. Any extra like hatred, grudge, or like animosity?
I mean, I wouldn't say there's like hatred or grudge, just because that's just business, right? Like I still like, I think I still dislike them for what they did to me. But at the end of the day, esports is a business. I got fucked over. I'm just gonna move on from that. I still want to beat them though. I still want to make them feel bad for what they did to me, what they did to Jensen. So I just want I want to shit on them. Play our best game, and just keep growing.
All right, looking forward to it. I got a game I want to play with you. I want you to rank these players 1 through 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm only going to give you to them like one at a time.
So there's 5 players in total.
Yes.
Okay. I know this game. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be random. So I'm just going to random number right here. Number 1 is Blabber.
Blabber? So 1 is the worst or best?
1 is the best.
1 is the best. I'm gonna put him at 3.
Okay, most people start off with a 3. Lehens on Gen G.
Ooh, I'll put Lehens at 1, I guess. I didn't know it was like international, because I was thinking like LCS.
It's a bunch of players, like some retired, some legendary players. Bjergsen's on here as well, so it's pretty random.
Okay, you're spoiling me.
I don't know if it's gonna be Bjergsen or not. I like, this is random.
Okay, I'll put Lehens. I feel like I might regret it, but
all right,
I'll put Lehens at 1, the best. Yeah.
All right, 42 is Sven. Oh, a teammate.
Sven, just all time, right?
Whatever it is you think. Like,
he's my teammate, so I got to put him at 2.
All right,
that's my triple thoughts. Yeah, he's at 2.
Next, we have Inspired.
Inspired? I guess I have to put Inspired at 4.
All right, last one is Faker.
Oh, that's just messed up. Like, that's just messed up.
I swear it's random. I swear it's random.
It's random. It's random.
I just have a long list of people, and I just pick random one,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was like international. I was thinking strictly LCS. But well, unlucky.
That's fair. Tactical had the same thing, but he got Faker number 4, I think.
Yeah. It's just because I thought about Lehens. I was like, okay, if it's random, Lehens is already one of the best players in the world, right? Like, so like, surely statistically speaking, he should stay at 1. But it happens.
Honestly, your list is like not that bad. Like, if you exclude Faker, yeah, I think you also got like 3 NA, which is a lot considering I have like all the regions.
Yeah,
it's not bad. All right, do you have any not do you have? What would you say to the DIG fans who are worried that you guys are like a fresh team, and they've been hearing what's been happening in scrims?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of times scrims results only matter if you feel like you're not being productive, right? If you feel like, oh, you're losing scrims and it doesn't feel like you're improving, I think that's an issue. But at least for us, I feel like we are improving in scrims, and we are taking the stuff that, the mistakes that we learn in scrims onto stage and like not, making them. And I feel like we've been playing a lot better as time goes on. It's just like, we as a team so far has like 3 weeks, I guess, at this point of practice. And we're playing against teams who had the whole split. We are playing against like C9, who went to Korea to bootcamp for a whole month, right? Plus the split of experience that they did. I think 100 Thieves also play a whole split, and then they had a month in Korea. So I wouldn't really, worry too much about that. I feel like we're catching up really, really fast. We beat 100 Thieves today. And I feel like there's still a lot to improve, and I'm happy with the trajectory that we're going. So I wouldn't really put too much stock in that, and I just want to show more performances.
All right, thank you for your time, and I really hope that that whatever spot you guys are on, it has to be between you and FlyQuest, because the tension, the drama is going to be so good. Yeah.
I mean, I just think there's a lot of good storylines this split. So I just want to make it exciting for the fans as well.
All right, man. I appreciate your time, and good luck against FlyQuest.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good one.
All right, bye. This might be a little long, but I got a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, do you guys enjoy the questions that I'm asking, like the little game that I'm playing? I have other ideas that I was thinking of doing. I mean, I actually had a long call with someone about like I really wanted to do stuff like this before my first split, and I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I kind of compromised to something like this. But I do have other ideas. So yeah, kind of let me know what you guys think. Hopefully the microphone's close enough. The other thing is like normally I do this off camera and then like I start recording, but I definitely do fanboy when I meet people that I really wanted to meet in general. So there was a little bit of fanboying going on with Spica. You can tell I like watching his stream and whatnot. But yeah, I think mainly I'm really happy, as you saw like in the beginning. I don't know how many people skipped the intro, but we did hit 2,000 subscribers. I did make a post about this. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I do want to do something. Maybe not throw like bake a cake and then throw it in my face, but something else, something cool to kind of celebrate. The reason I'm like, I mean, there are a lot of reasons to be happy, but I expected when I first started doing this, I was like, all right, a reasonable pace is to like hit 1,000 subscribers and get monetized by the end of the year. And I already doubled it, and we're not even like halfway through the year. So it was like really meaningful to hit 2,000 subscribers because it was like, okay, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. This is a lot, my effort is actually paying off, and you guys are enjoying it, which is not something I necessarily was expecting. I just wanted to see where it was going. So there's a lot of cool things that have been happening on this channel, and I'm really appreciative to everyone who's been reaching out, people in the comments, people sending me DMs on Twitter, on Discord, and all that stuff. I really, really do appreciate everything. Yeah, let me know. Those are basically the two things that I want to know in the comments. What do you guys think of the little game that I play with the players? Because this should be the second one that comes out. I think this should come out Sunday, so the second interview of the week. And then what do you guys think I should do for 2K subs celebration? Peace out.